I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
Say that you don't feel me now.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the LA Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next.
More than when I was school, I was sure to cross borders, even though we was only due to take orders.
Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He will lead this one off today. He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. And she'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 away. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Bounce it to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
The catcher, Will.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Next up is Max Muncy. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curve.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. That'll bring in Nick Solak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame. Digging in next, Eli White. First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So stepping in is xxDAVIXX. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he scurries back to first base safely. So 2 down and a runner at first. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ready with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. A.J. Pollock becomes the first out of the inning. He's set and the pitch. Chris Taylor comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 down, no one on base, and that brings in Edwin Rios. First pitch of the AB now. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. David Dahl to the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And now here is Charlie Culberson. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in will be Willie Calhoun. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a pitch on the way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Little tapper down the first baseline. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Justin Turner, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the AV on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Another try at 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Raging back is Dahl. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the strike. So 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. And now in the box, Will Smith. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Two 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Bellinger on second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. bottom of the inning now. And next will be the speedy catcher, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way.
Kiner-Falefa.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The first baseman.
From the stretch, Nate Lowe is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bellinger's under it. He's got it one away. Stepping in once again is Nick Solak. Worked a walk his first time up. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Hit down the third baseline. Turner has it. On to first, and there are two down. Now into the box, Eli White. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. So now here is A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
Taylor Hearn answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is 3-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder gone to lead off the inning.
Up next is Dodgers.
In now, Chris Taylor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Taylor behind 0-2 the count.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So we got him looking there. Chris Taylor becomes the first out of the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up, Justin Turner. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Seager flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And it's 1-1. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, here is David Dahl. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the Rangers are in the hit column. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. At the plate now is Mookie Betts. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and one now to Mookie. The 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch to him. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone. At the plate, Will Smith, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Lowe is there, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First offering.
Calhoun.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Popped him up. Seager is there. 1 out. Now at the plate, Nate Lowe flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Solak. He bounced out last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Into the box, Eli White. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy has got it, and the side is retired. Now to bat, Chris Taylor. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit is Edwin Rios. He flew out in his last debut. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field.
Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Corey Seager, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Chris Davis next to bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The left fielder.
Tommy Kahnle enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Chris Davis becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Joey Gallo goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. I'm set with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Count is 1-2 now. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Josh Sborz is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he puts it on the ground to second. The second for one on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Up next, A.J. Pollard. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Bellinger on third with 2 out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Charlie Culberson. First pitch coming, here it is. Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone. Next to dig in, Willie Calhoun, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So now into the box is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And it's fouled away. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Nate Lowe digging in now. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Liner towards second, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Justin Turner goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. The tag, and he is out. Next, here is Mookie Betts. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And it's quickly 0-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Very weakly on the ground. Here comes another 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Nick Solak. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. To the plate now, Eli White. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And there's one down now. So next to hit is xxDAVIXX. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially...
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire the side? Now at the plate is Cody Bellinger. He went deep back in the 5th. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Singled last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Max Muncy. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, Dave.
The center fielder, DAVI.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set and the pitch. Now a swinging bunt. Jansen is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bellinger is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping in next, Charlie Culberson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2-2.
2-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-2 the final total today. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dustin May earns the victory on the mound. Number 51 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 11 hits.